those guys.
That is a crime that he was so good that they just kind of shit on him.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, the UFC, like, they thought they were like, oh, we're going to get Ben Askren and we'll give you DJ, not knowing that
worst trade in
the world. Yeah. It's like one of those things, like, when you, like, if you look at the UFC's decision making, that's one that the UFC hopes that people just glance over, you know, because it was a bad one for them, you know.
I always wonder what it was about the DJ fights that just made them not sell well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the smaller guys, the market for the smaller guys. I think people in general overlook the smaller guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no matter if they're tough and they're fighting or not, like, they just overlook the small guys. Like, people want to see big dudes. They want to see a circus. They want to see big dudes get in there who look jacked and are juiced to the gills, like, not know what the hell is going to happen. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, they want
so
to
I think
see
that it takes away from the smaller guys, but DJs,
honestly, in a lot of ways, I almost kind of like them better.
Yeah.
Just because, not better, but there's so many things that they can do that a big guy would.
Yeah, they're way more technical. They've got to have put on a pace that the bigger guys just can't keep up with.
Yeah.
And they're just a lot faster. There's a lot more going on in a smaller guy fight, and the less feeling out process than you get two big guys who just kind of walk out there and feel each other out, you know? Like, yeah, the heavyweights got more power, but the little guys get to work real quick.
Yeah.
You know? So.
And just the crazy, I mean, I'll always think of DJ's flying armbar type
dude.
shit. Like,
yeah.
You won't see a heavyweight do that.
You won't see nobody do that. So.
Also, you're not going to see a fucking heavyweight lift somebody like that.
Right.
These guys are freaking huge. Like, it's crazy.
Well, maybe next fight we look at is some of DJ's fights.
Oh, that'd be good.
Give some respect to the man himself.
I love, you ever see that reel that they did for him on one where they showed like him doing construction?
I think so, yeah.
And then it like cuts.
It's a real good reel,
he's like,
yeah.
he's like, I think I'll try this MMA stuff out. Just ends up being the best.
In the world at it. Oh man,
that's wild. But we're all there.
Yeah.
You're a fisherman.
I'm a fisherman, yeah. Fisherman turned fighter. I'm still fishing, but yeah, humble beginnings.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's probably better anyways, because at least then once you get the money, it'll be.
Tastes that much better.
You'll appreciate it.
Yeah, if you've always come for money and then you get the more money, it's just more money. You know what I mean? Versus like you're broke, you've never been able to buy anything, and you don't have the luxury of that type of stuff, and then all of a sudden you can have it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit nicer, you know.
It's definitely
appreciate it more.
That's why I think a lot of times like the UFC guys, like, or just MMA guys in general, they're just the coolest dudes.
Yeah.
You know, because the struggle was there to get to that point.
Right.
Like you see, like there's way more like prima donna type people in like football.
Oh yeah.
They make
ridiculous
stupid money from the point they're like
even boxing's kind of like that.
Yeah.
And some, you know, the guys who get brought up and, you know, they're getting cushioned up to the top. They're making money. They're making money when they're amateurs from.
Oh, now they pay them for college too. Like they're making millions of dollars in college.
Yeah.
Which what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, exactly. I picked the wrong sport.
Too bad I'm small as shit.
Yeah. You and me both.
Maybe if I put on like 200 pounds, I could be like a running back or something.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Not a lot of places you could hide a 5'10" white guy.
No, and definitely not a lot of positions either you could play as a 5'10" white guy in the NFL.
Basketball either.
Basketball too, yeah.